Hello, welcome to week 14 of reading through our Bible in 1 year together. This last week, week 14, we had read Deuteronomy, Luke, Psalms, and Proverbs. And something that stood out for me and just some thoughts were the parallels I noticed between Luke and Deuteronomy this week. If you look at the chapters that we read in Luke, the chapters we read, if you've got a Bible that has the red print where Jesus is speaking, it was mostly red. And so it was a lot of Jesus teaching and a lot of things that he's kind of reinforcing before he goes and goes to the cross. And in Deuteronomy as well, most of Deuteronomy is Moses' last words to the people of Israel just before they go into the promised land. He knows he's going to die and the end of his life is coming. And he's spent the last 40 years leading these people and he's taught them many things, but he's reminding them of all the things he's taught them. So it's a bit of repetition from the previous books that we've read in the Old Testament, but he's just reinforcing what God's people and how they should live. And Jesus too is giving some teaching for how we as Christians should live. But what stood out to me and what I journaled on this week was from Deuteronomy 30, starting verse 15. It says, "See, I set before you today life and prosperity, death and destruction. For I command you today to love the Lord your God, to walk in obedience to him, and to keep his commands, decrees, and laws. Then you will live and increase, and the Lord will bless you in the land you are entering to possess." And then jumping down to verse 19, it says, "This day I call the heavens and earth as witness against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Now choose life, so that you and your children may live, and that you may love the Lord your God. Listen to his voice and hold fast to him, for the Lord is your life." I underlined that, highlighted and underlined it, for the Lord is your life. God is our life. But here he's encouraging them that they have a choice. They have a choice. We all have free will. And we have the choice of choosing to follow God, to live the way he wants us to honor him with our lives, to love him, or we have the choice to reject him. And so he's presenting this before them. He says, now choose life so that you may live. For the Lord is your life. And in God there is life. And it's just like Jesus when he says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. He is life. So they have given a choice. And I want to reflect on also, which is similar in Luke 10, and it's the story of Mary and Martha when Martha was busy cooking and Mary was sitting at Jesus' feet, and Martha's like, complaining to Jesus, hey, she should be helping me. And Jesus' response to Martha was, "Martha, Martha," the Lord answered, "you are worried and upset about many things, but few things are needed, or indeed only one. Mary has chosen what is better and will not be taken away from her." So you see, we all have a choice, and Mary has chosen Jesus, chosen to be there with Jesus, just to be with Jesus. And Martha was trying to serve and work hard, and I can relate to Martha so much in my life, and probably many of you can as well. You get so busy doing things, you kind of forget to just sit and be with God, to love him, and to enjoy his presence. And so it relates to Deuteronomy of, we have a choice. Each one of us has a choice. And I kind of see our life on this planet as one big, long choice. It's a testing period where are we going to choose God? Are we going to give him our lives? Are we going to honor him with our lives and choose to love him? Or are we going to choose not to? And a lot of people say, I don't understand how a good God can send people to hell. Well, I don't really think God sends people to hell as much as we choose to reject God. And life without God is hell. And it says, for the Lord is life. He is life, and He is all goodness. And so each one of us have a choice. Every day, we may choose to walk with God. We may choose to become Christians, but we still make choices every day after that. And it's a choice to love God, to sit at His feet, to enjoy Him, to honor Him with our lives. So I want to encourage you in that. Just keep making those right choices. I mean, reading through the Bible in a year is a choice that you're making to honor God, to be with Him, to love Him, to know Him, and to be known by Him. So I want to encourage you with that this week. Okay, God bless.